Do you enjoy collecting backgammon boards? If you do, keep watching because one of the most preeminent board collectors is with me, Jim Sutherland, for an exclusive interview in this video. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. If you love backgammon, you can become a member of this channel, giving you exclusive access to the most popular videos. My book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description of where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. Again, in this video, it's my great pleasure to welcome Jim Sutherland. Hello.
Hey Alex, how are you?
Very good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today?
Awesome.
Great, great. I'm very happy to have you. I know you recently started your own YouTube channel about your board collection as well as all the accessories. So I feel like I've gotten to know you by watching those and interacting with you on social media. And you've got a great collection. So I'm happy to have you talk about it here today. I'd like to start with a little background biographical information for the viewers, if I may. Can you tell us, please, where you were born and raised?
I was born in Bath, England, and I was raised in Spain, the Philippines, Iran, and Turkey.
Wow. So how many languages do you speak?
You're listening to it.
Oh, so you're just like English?
Yeah, no, I got fluent at Turkish and promptly forgot it once I came to the United States at the end of high school.
Oh, okay. So where did you
And
go? Where did you go to high school? What country was that in?
uh, in Turkey,
Okay.
in Ankara, Turkey, the capital of the country.
Wow. So was
Uh,
it an English speaking school? Because your English is, you know,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Actually, my first language was Spanish, and I didn't learn English until I was 7, which was kind of a problem because my father spoke Arabic and English, and my mother spoke English, and I only spoke Spanish. The only English I knew was you must speak Spanish as a little 4 or 5 year old.
so how did you communicate with your parents?
Not too well
That's
because all the
funny.
little kids from around our house, our next door neighbors and everything, they're all Spanish and they all spoke Spanish. And
Uh,
I, I was back in the 60s, 70s, and that's get out of the house at 8 a.m., come back when the street lights go on type of affair. So I picked up Spanish long before I picked up English and promptly forgot the Spanish.
oh, wow.
And
Okay. So
then in Turkey, I managed to get quite fluent at Turkish, and now all I can remember is the curse words.
that's funny. That's funny. I know, like, uh, in Turkey, backgammon is very popular. Did you learn to play it there? Or?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I played a few times in Iran.
Mhm.
We left Iran in February of '79.
Oh,
Uh,
good
lived
timing.
there for 4 years.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, where did you move to in the United States when you moved here after high school?
Los Altos on the peninsula in California, the San Francisco Peninsula.
Oh, really? And
Yeah.
where do you live now?
In Eugene, Oregon, home of the Ducks.
Oh, yeah. Did you go to school there?
I went to school at UCSB,
Oh, great.
UC Santa Barbara,
Yeah.
down
Very.
in your neck of the woods.
Yeah. Is their mascot the banana slug?
Well, that's UC Santa Cruz.
That's Santa Cruz.
Uh,
What's one Santa Barbara?
yeah, Santa Barbara was, we were the gunning gauchos.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah. Now I remember
we were
that.
gauchos.
Great, great. And what kind of work do you do?
I analyze Google advertising for clients that advertise on the platform.
Oh, really? Maybe I should talk to you about that because I do some Google ads myself.
Really? Yeah, I've been in search engine marketing since 2004. So just coming up on 20 years.
Now
Uh,
that's the big thing in terms of advertising. Everything's digital.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, One of my clients is a small staples and fastener company. here in Eugene, and they're now the largest distributor in the world of their products
Wow.
because of our search engine advertising.
Well, that's great. That's great. So that sounds good. That means you have plenty of spare time. You can work from home and things like that, right?
Unfortunately, yeah,
Yeah.
and backgammon gets in the way a lot of times.
I know how it is. So are you married? Do you have a family?
No, divorced, no kids, happily divorced, and just a crazy late 50s single.
Yeah, so that's good. You have a lot of free time on your hands. I have I have two kids, so it's like busy, and lots of responsibilities, working, going to the office, so not as much time to play backgammon. But I'm very
You seem
excited.
to you seem to squeeze it in there because your video production is copious.
Oh, thank you. Well, I practice that, and it's like something I enjoy. So I like doing it, and recently things have been a little slower, so I've been able to do more. So that's good.
Yeah.
Uh, I'm excited to talk a lot about backgammon. Do you happen to have any hobbies and interests outside of backgammon?
Fishing, a little bit of hiking, photography. Photography is my main hobby. Um, Unfortunately, I had a nasty fall about 2 years ago and broke my back, my neck, and ended up having most of my neck fused. So it's really limited my photography. So I'm kind of more on the fishing side these days, whereas um, I used to have copious amounts of photography gear, and it's all been sent on the way via eBay to people that can use it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, but
Oh no,
you have more time for backgammon.
exactly, and I can hunch over a backgammon board all day long.
How did you first get into backgammon?
In Turkey, um, uh, I think the second day I was there, I was introduced to backgammon in a cafe. All of the tables in the cafe have inlaid backgammon boards in the
Really?
table. So all you need to do is, ask for some checkers and dice, and you're on your way. And even the outdoor tables. And got taken there, and I asked what the funny triangles were, and now it's 30 years later, and I'm still playing, but I had kind of a hiatus
Yeah. So how old were you approximately at that time?
in high school.
Oh, in high school. Yeah, yeah. When I grew up, my family, we would play all the time. So I learned at maybe, probably between 5 and 10. I knew the rules and things like
Wow.
that. But it's like a family tradition. It's a cultural thing, from people in the Middle East, like in Turkey and Iran, all over.
And it's the national game in Turkey.
Yeah, yeah. There's so many Turkish players. There are a lot of Turkish manufacturers. We'll talk a little bit about that, and they do
Absolutely.
they do a great job. So, what would you say you enjoy most about backgammon?
It's kind of a toss up. The community itself via Facebook has been very welcoming. And I really enjoy interacting with the people on Facebook in some of the backgammon groups. And my obsession is checkers. So uh, I don't know if I have ADD or something, but I just like the shiny little checkers.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I think, one of the things that happened is unfortunately the COVID pandemic was terrible and never want anything to happen like that again. But I try to kind of look at some of the good things. Is one of the things is like we created some social media platforms to play on, and we grew a big online community on social media. And it's like now I have so many friends on social media and via YouTube, people that I've met through this channel that I would have otherwise never had the opportunity. So I appreciate the opportunity to interact with you, and I'm happy to have you. I like different boards as well. So we were talking before. I think people are familiar with the board that I use in my background. It's my FM Gammon Talat board, and one of the reasons why I got it is because it has this mag fit technology, so you can change the surfaces. And I have many different sets of checkers, so it's like the possibilities are almost endless with that. And I know you have a big collection of boards as well as accessories like checkers, as you mentioned. When did you start collecting the backgammon equipment?
A little over a year ago.
A little over a year ago, and
It's been a uh, it's been kind of a whirlwind. Um, I'm expecting a board to be delivered any minute now, sometime between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m.
oh,
And
great.
that always makes my day.
So what inspired you to start collecting these?
Um, well, good question. Um, uh, just being able to uh, tell my opponents pick a color, and I'll pick a matching color, and then I'll produce dice, you know, precision dice that match your color, and off we go. And my friends that come by here, there's usually a backgammon game going on sometime during the day here. People just kind of drop into our little bachelor pad here. They take a detour through the kitchen, grab a seltzer water, and show up at the backgammon table. The dog normally announces them, don't you worry. Uh, I have a mascot that has appeared in a few of my videos, a little red
Okay.
heat.
That's
Right.
great. That's great. So you have your own bachelor pad. I see you have some backgammon boards on the wall. I think, one of the things that I like about backgammon is the beauty and the art about it because the boards themselves are beautiful. I mean, we have these different colors and things like that. And uh, you said you were in Turkey, so you probably saw like those traditional wooden boards with the ornate designs with like little triangles. Though when I grew up, we used to play on those, and I'd like to play. I wanted to play on the most beautiful board.
Yeah. Um, um, I'm I'm up to about 22 boards right now. I was up around 30, and I got rid of a few, and they kind of flow in and out of here. And the one I'm expecting today will probably last about a month, and then I'll probably be putting it up on eBay. It's kind of a duplicate of another board, just a little old cardinal board from 75 years ago or so. It is
Wow,
amazing how well the backgammon equipment ages.
that's
I mean,
right.
it's not unusual for us to be talking about equipment that's 100 years old.
Wow. Yeah.
When we're talking dice cups and backgammon boards and the like. I'm a big fan of the Arthur Popper boards.
Those are the ones that kind of like the predecessors or the crystalloid in terms of the cork surface, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
what are the
Also,
different kinds of boards that you have? You have like Arthur Popper with the cork surface.
um, I've got a few crystalloids and Anchor Orange and old fabric board from the 70s. And let's see here, got a Dal Negro. I have about five FM Gammons
Five.
and Backgammon. Um, had a couple of Arcans, just sold one of them. Um, they were both 24-inch boards. And with my neck, it gets to be a little much reaching across the board because I have a tough time looking up like that.
Right.
So remind me if I'm staring down at my keyboard instead of
No, you're
looking at the
doing
camera.
fine. I found the same thing, I have like this FM Gammon board that I have in my background. It's the Talat board, so you can fit 12 checkers across from one side to the other. And more recently, I got other boards that fit like 10 or 11 of the same size. And I found this is like so much easier to reach across. And then I played with a friend who has a different FM gammon board that fits 13 checkers across. And when I was playing and I was like reaching for my checkers across the other side, it was like, whoa, wow, that's really far. So like I know,
Was that one for me?
yeah, yeah, move that
Exactly.
checker. uh yeah, yeah. So you have like different kinds. So what are I'm familiar with the FM gammon ones. What do you like about FM gammon that has made you get so many of them?
The sound.
The wooden
The sound
sound,
is
right?
just, oh, with those checkers hitting the rails or the bumpers, uh, it's just addicted to it.
I
Could listen
know.
to it all night long. I see that a couple of people have put up ASMR videos on YouTube with backgammon noises,
Just the
just for
sound.
instead of background music, you can feel like you're in a cafe in Istanbul or something, with all the backgammon, all the dice being thrown on wooden boards or
I'll tell you a funny story. Sometimes I'm just like relaxing and I'll play like maybe a YouTube live stream of a tournament like without commentary and you just hear it and I'll be sitting in my bed watching it and just fall asleep. Just from the
I've
sound. Yeah.
I've nodded off in the easy chair with YouTube playing backgammon videos. That's about all we watch: backgammon and surfing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. So, which boards do you play on the most, or do you play on all of them, or
Um, I play on the FM Gammon ones the most, um, and the Chris Lloyd. I have an Anchor Orange Chris Lloyd that I picked up on eBay for a song, and I actually had Only Craft Studio make me some 43.5 millimeter checkers,
wow,
and they actually fit the Chris Lloyd board better than the Chris Lloyd checkers.
really?
There's even less slop.
Wow,
Uh, they just barely fit with about 1 millimeter of slop.
wow, wow. So that's another thing. Like you collect checkers too, because that's always fun. You can put different kinds of checkers. So, how'd you get into collecting checkers?
Um, oh, wow. Um, Wanted to mix it up a bit with the first board I bought. I saw a video on YouTube with Mark Olson, and actually, I've got the board right here.
Yeah, yeah. Let's take a look.
I think it's naked or empty. It doesn't have any checkers in it. Now, this was my very first board. And the thing I like about it is that it's so um, monochromatic that you can use pretty much any color checker you want on it. It's
Right.
just grays and blacks and highlights. And the most recent board I just got a couple of weeks ago. Um, well, this one does have cups in it. Would be like that.
Wow. So that's
And
an FM Gammon one?
yeah, it's called the Black Pearl, and it's black on black on black. And as Ansel Adams famously said, black is my favorite color.
Uh-huh. I didn't know he said that.
It's not a color.
But I remember, I think I may have seen that same video you were discussing where Mark Olson was showing off the Void board, and he likes it because you can
It's
the colorful checkers. And I think his favorite were the purple and orange,
orange
maybe?
and purple.
Orange and
Yeah.
purple, right?
These these checkers right here are my first checkers,
Yeah,
and
those are the nice. They pop out really nicely.
oh, they look like they're almost floating above the board,
I know,
and I
I
really
know. It looks
like
really
that.
good.
Yeah. So purple, purple and yellow and pink are probably my favorite checker colors. They really pop on any type of background.
Yeah, yeah. So you have what, thousands of checkers? How many different?
Like 1,300, 1,400.
1,400. Yeah, so I know like I have a lot of the finger dish checkers, but I also have flat checkers. And I know you have everything, right?
Um, I have, let's see, where are they? I have these, which Ernie Craft just started producing, which are finger dish on one side and flat
Okay.
on the other side.
I've seen those because I recently got a board from a newer manufacturer called Backgammon,
I,
Baco, and they have checkers that are like that come with it. And I understand they also come with MK Gammon boards, another newer manufacturer, and perhaps also Vito boards. But I wonder if they get them from Only Craft Studio. I know you get a lot of checkers from them.
yeah, I've maybe had 6 orders and 10 to 20 rolls in each order. Um, and I mean, you have to pay shipping from China.
Right.
So it's not really worth buying one set of checkers for 25 bucks or however much they run. They're just incredibly cheap coming from China, and the quality is amazing.
Yeah, they have some really good checkers. It's just that the shipping oftentimes will exceed the cost of the product itself.
Yeah. Yeah. So their minimum shipping is $70. And with 10 to 20 rolls of checkers, it's only like $85. So
So you can
you
get
might as well
all
pay with
different
those. So,
ones.
yeah,
And so I know you've ordered a lot from Only Craft Studios. They custom make things. They make a lot of different things, and you've had good experiences with them. So what do you like, or what are the different aspects of the checkers? And it looks like maybe cubes as well that you can order.
yeah, they make cubes. This
Wow,
is a 50 millimeter, heavy as heck, solid cube.
I like that.
And um, got another one here,
Wow.
different colors on it.
So they make the
Um,
cubes too?
yes, they make the cubes. They actually engrave them, and they've just started filling the engraving. So it's perfectly flat,
Wow.
like a precision dice. They're essentially precision cubes.
Wow. So are the prices competitive for the cubes too?
Well, cubes for a 50 millimeter cube, they're charging like $50,
Okay.
which
That's
is, I mean, and custom made. I asked
right.
for gold glitter in the cube, some gold highlights, gold numbers, pick the fonts, pick everything, and you communicate the idea to them, and they communicate it to their manufacturer in China. Only Craft Studios based in Hong Kong. Um,
Okay.
and so the checkers get made in China, mainland, then shipped to Hong Kong, then shipped here. So it is a lengthy process in getting them.
But they'll make like almost any specification to the millimeter and like different surfaces, materials, right? Like swirl
Yeah.
patterns.
Swirl patterns. I really like uh, pearlescent checkers. Um,
Wow.
that's, and on the other side, they're like that.
Oh, so they're different.
They're different. So there's pearlescence on one side, and there's kind of like a shimmering uh,
Wow.
pure color on the other side.
And I
And
suspect that if you prefer one side over the other, they can make the same on both sides.
I would imagine so. I haven't asked them,
Yeah.
but so far they've done everything that I've asked them to do. Um, they're making some horn. They call it horn style checkers. Getting a set of checkers in a matching 50 millimeter cube,
Wow.
and it's addictive. And I don't know if you've ever seen that TV show, Mythbusters. Have you
It
ever
sounds
seen it?
familiar. I don't know if I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a couple of guys in the San Francisco area that bust myths like, how far a car can jump off of a ramp or whatever. Uh, and lots of explosives involved testing stuff out. And one of the hosts, Adam, on that show, has a poker chip collection.
Oh.
And my checker collection is a drop in the bucket compared to his poker chip collection. And he's got the customized boxes made custom for the sets of checker or sets of chips. And he says, uh, okay, maybe I'm obsessed, but a man could have worse obsessions. I think it's
Yeah,
very true. I still have trouble collecting checkers.
yeah, yeah. So a lot of people like the finger dish checkers, but some people like the flat ones. What do you prefer to play with?
I prefer the flats.
The flat ones?
Uh, yeah, I don't mind the finger dish. It's just something about the flat checker, just the way it looks.
Yeah.
Just looks more traditional to me. I've never seen finger dish checkers in Turkey. A lot of the checkers there are just wood.
I've
So,
also seen like the textured ones where they have like multiple ridges that are concentric.
so they stack together, you mean?
No, it won't be like there'll be a circle within the checker that will be a little bit raised, right?
Yeah.
So, and then there'll be maybe another circle around that that's also raised, and between them there's like a little valley, so it goes up and down. Um, I've seen that
If
kind
you
of a
like a
pattern.
bullseye checker.
Yeah, similar to bullseye kind of style checker. So I've
Yeah.
seen those.
Uh,
You probably have.
uh, yeah, but you just reminded me of this most recent board I just showed you, the gold and black. The checkers that I got with it are these guys, and
Wow.
if you can see closely, they have a a acrylic rim
Yeah, I could see
on
that
the
rim.
outside
Yeah, I
right
see
there
that.
that is uh, the same material as the checker,
Huh.
but it's rimmed in that way when it kind of gives it the same feel as a chrome uh, as a checker with the chrome
Wow.
edges.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but you can tell which one's which when they're in bear off trays
Yeah, you
because
can tell because because they're
chrome
not all the same
checkers
metal. Right, right.
exactly, and they all look exactly the same. So if you get them mixed up,
I've seen, is that the one from FM Gammon or is that a different one?
yeah, yeah, they're new ones from FM Gammon that
I
they
know
don't
they
have on their
keep
website
coming.
yet.
Oh, they don't have it yet. That's why I
That's what I love is
don't.
seeing what's new. I'll ask Ali at FM Gammon what's new, and um, now what I'm really impressed with is um, their carry bags.
Yeah,
These just open at the top, but it's a real heavy artificial leather,
yeah.
and
Those are really nice.
I got one, and I wish I had picked up two others. So Ali is doing price surveys right now and trying to figure out how much he should charge for them.
Well, I got when I got my FM Gammon Talent, I got the premium set, so it had that leather case. Have you seen those ones
Yeah.
that come with it? Really beautiful. It's like really good quality. Um, Biggest, I guess, a potential opportunity for improvement is the shoulder strap. When you have something that big and that heavy, this one's heavier because it's a mahogany wood, which is more dense. So it's heavy itself, and the bag itself has a little bit of weight. It's not like very
Oh
much,
yeah.
but it's a couple pounds, so that adds up. The shoulder strap is rather narrow, so I've changed mine with a wider shoulder strap to go over it, and those are really
I was
beautiful.
going to suggest a camera strap.
Yeah, I
They make
have.
camera straps with
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
shock proof, um, stretchable kind of material.
Yeah, I have something that does that. You put like right on your shoulder. Um, so great. What else do you have? You have that whole room? Is that just like for backgammon?
Um, Most of it, yeah. I'm looking at a table that's hanging up on the wall.
You want to show?
But we're going to be here
Oh
right
wow,
there.
wooden one, nice,
This is mirrored, so when I
nice.
turn the camera one way, it goes one way. When I turn it another way, it goes exactly the opposite way. But
Wow. Oh,
that's my
can you
checker
give us
card
a shot of
system.
all the checkers, please?
Sure. Let's
Wow.
see. Hang on a second here. Get the cable. Okay. We
Wow.
have there's 24 sets on each row or each level. And then I had to expand over to another one. These ones on the top are ones that fit the crystalloid boards, and then I have smaller checkers down below, and some more crystalloid checkers, and then of course the doubling cubes, the dice. Got to have the matching dice to the checkers, otherwise it's just not the same.
Yeah. That's fantastic. I'd love to have like I kind of store some things in my office like under the furniture and things like that, but uh I'm not allowed to leave all that stuff out like that at my house.
And like I said, this is a bachelor pad.
That's
Um,
nice. That's
we
nice.
uh, we play a lot of games here, and I'd just be putting it away constantly. And then somebody would knock on the door, and we play $1 a game, so it's really high stakes. Uh,
So
I mean,
you play at home mostly or do you travel at all?
I played one mostly, and in Eugene, we go out to coffee shops, and there's a pancake or a waffle house here we go to. Um, Called Off the Waffle. And there's a Cafe Vera that we go to that's pretty much every Saturday. Um, we're found at about 1 o'clock in the afternoon at Cafe Vera, sitting on the patio, playing backgammon. There'll be a couple of boards out, 4 or 5 people. And the strangest thing is, this is a college town, so um, the where we play is right next to University of Oregon, and uh, so many people come up to me and say, "What's that game you're playing?" I'm like, "It's backgammon. Come on, you don't know backgammon? You ever heard of chess or checkers?" Um, then again, um, a 20-year-old, 20 years ago, backgammon was fading out, as far as I know. Um, had lost the heyday of the 70s. And then we had the virus, and I think that helped the backgammon world in a big way. It
Right.
got me playing.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, but about 15 years ago, I went with a few other friends and we started a backgammon club at the local university here.
Ah, yeah, there is a fledgling backgammon club here. Attendance is pretty poor, so I just got on Facebook and made the group, and um, I purchased boards for my friends with their money, but um, they usually come to me asking, what they should get, or they play on my boards. And um, like the cafe board and the from FM Gammon
Oh,
that
nice.
looks. I don't have a shoulder strap on it, but this is the one that looks like your background.
Oh, this is great. Is that the like an earthboard size style?
This is 17 inches.
Oh, wow, it's a
So
smaller one, right?
it's a small board. It's great for playing in cafes. It's got um,
Maybe one and a half.
a little band-off tray,
Oh, nice.
which I know you were looking for in yours, but uh, FM decided not to produce them.
Well, some people like it the different styles, so that's good.
Yeah, and it makes the board a little more compact.
Right.
And also, I use a quick baffle box. Ah, there it is. This little baby.
Oh, so it's really small. Are those ones that like open up from one side?
They're awesome.
Wow.
They're
Okay,
used
so
in the
that one
museums.
looks good because I've seen some other ones. There's not that much space between the baffles, so if you drop the dice, it can almost go in without hitting the baffles. But it looks like that will hit all three
Not
walls.
going to happen.
Yeah,
Not going to happen here.
and that's
And
compact.
it's really compact. I mean, you can see in my hand.
Yeah.
Uh, and the shelves are lined with felt.
Oh, so it's a little
You
bit
can
more
see
quiet.
it is so quiet.
Yeah, some dice you could roll through it to hear the sound.
Yeah, let's try that. Come on.
Now these are so small you could pretty much fit them on any board.
Yeah. And the problem is, it's actually a little too small.
Oh wow.
Um, but
Wow, you can hardly hear it.
exactly. And it's really fast. It's about a quarter second. I mean, it's like dropping the dice just straight onto the board.
But there's good action,
Whereas
so they tumble.
it's fantastic action. Um, I ended up getting three of these, two for friends and one for myself. And Richard Theunison, the maker of it, the inventor, um, uh, he needs to make a larger base for it because it doesn't. It uh, it's too small to
Oh,
straddle the
I see.
bear off area. It actually falls in there at
Oh,
an
depending on
angle.
your board,
Uh,
right?
so right, with the small board, I just put it on the bear off tray
That's
right
nice.
next to the board, and it's perfect. Um, with the larger boards, I use a coaster
Right.
underneath it
You have to put something on.
and then place it on the side of the board. But yeah, they're wonderful, wonderful baffle boxes, and I really enjoy being able to recommend equipment.
Right.
Um,
Where are those boxes made?
they live in New Zealand,
Oh, New
and
Zealand. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought.
um, shipping's like $10, and
Oh, not
it's
bad.
quite fast, a couple of weeks. And they were used in the New Zealand Open
Yeah.
backgammon tournament, and that's where I first saw them on video, and everybody was using them, and the room was quiet as could be,
Really? Yeah.
except for people, muttering, amongst themselves. But it wasn't that it wasn't that sound like a
Oh,
baffle
yeah.
box like that. But
That's an FM gammon, right?
that is an FM.
Yeah, yeah.
And
I've got those ones too. So
yeah,
you said you recommend boards, equipment. What would be your recommendation if someone's interested in buying a board? Where would you have them start?
first time board or um,
I mean, let's go through all the options because we're gonna have viewers of different budgets, different everything.
I'd start off either with a Wycliffe, which I've had in the past, which make very good beginner boards. And I would suggest an FM Gammon, of course. That's what I suggest for all of my friends. They have sales with 20% off quite routinely, every couple of months at least. And that brings their $420 board down to 340 or so, 330. And So since shipping is free and very fast from Turkey, I'm sure you experience the same with your talat.
I did.
Um, it leaves Turkey on a Monday and arrives at your doorstep in Oregon on Thursday or Friday.
That's
It's
it. That
amazing.
in like a tank in a big
And
box.
yes, and they call that box the tank.
Do they?
And a big wooden box with metal straps all around it. Is that how your talat came?
I think so. Something like that. It was really hard to open.
Yeah. Unboxing definitely takes an effort.
I know. I watch these people do the unboxing videos and like I'll do reviews of my boards, but I don't have patience to unbox it. I just want to get it out and look at the board itself. Uh,
Yeah, that's why
so
most of my unboxing videos are a solo affair because I'll get, UPS knocks on the door and um, I can barely keep from opening the thing before I get camera set up and uh, grab a knife and start unboxing.
yeah, yeah. So we've been talking for this time, and I know the viewers have noticed your shirt that says "Got Backgammon." So people are gonna ask, where do you get that shirt from?
Amazon.
Amazon. They're like everything's on
Yeah,
Amazon too, right?
everything is on
Like
Amazon.
people ask me about these shirts, so it's like you could do it on Amazon. You take a photograph of whatever you like. I I picked boards and they'll just make it for you. Oh.
Yeah, can't miss you with that pullover on.
Yeah, I feel like I've ordered some of these from Amazon. You just have to be careful about the size because like you'll order a size that's like the regular size that you wear and it's not the same. It's like too small or too large or something.
Yeah. Um, thank God for their return policy.
Yeah, right?
Exactly. So you feel safe wagering your dollars on a Amazon buy when you know you can take it down to Whole Foods and return it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I wanted to take an opportunity to discuss your YouTube channel. So this is your
Yeah.
YouTube channel. It's called Jim Sutherland. I'm going to put a link in the description. I highly recommend all the viewers like the videos and subscribe to the channel, especially people that enjoy collecting backgammon boards and equipment. You've got is this the board that you were talking about? The
It
black,
is.
yeah,
That's the Black Hawk, and they also have a Black Pearl.
yeah,
But yeah, those are the checkers that I just showed you. Uh, Mark Olson. I went off on a tangent earlier, but what got me started on the checker collecting was a YouTube video by Mark Olson called Mark Olson's Famous Checker Combination, and it was purple and orange on a monochromatic grayish board, and I copied him.
I remember that. So you can blame Mark on your new addiction.
Exactly. I still haven't seen a check from him. I'm waiting.
I'll give him a call.
Thanks a lot.
So here, there are many different videos. Right now, there are about 12 of them, but they're great. I love watching them. You unbox the boards, you show the checkers. I'm sure you have more boards and stuff that you could do more videos on, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I keep meaning to do videos. I have those checker safes. Actually, FM Gammon, we were talking about the checker safes earlier. They make a wooden checker safe.
Really?
Um, Unfortunately, it's almost impossible to open because it's a push button latch in the middle of it. And if you hold it, you can't reach the latch. So you had to have a second person press the button and lift the lid for you while you're holding it.
Wow.
Um, uh, a little uh, a little too involved for me. I'll stick to the safes that we mentioned earlier, the black ones.
Right,
And
right.
I don't think FM Gammon is going to go ahead with putting the wooden ones on their site. But whenever I contact them, I say, "Hey, do you have anything in the back room that would interest me?" And they're usually experimenting with something or
Yeah.
experimented with something. They want to get rid of it. So uh, you have to ask. I think in life,
Right.
it pays to ask.
Yeah. I saw a new one, a newer one. They have it. It doesn't come with dice cups, but the checker trays are not kind of centered on the side. They're kind of towards the corner, and it includes a baffle box that comes with it, like a small.
Oh, well, the new FM Gamma one.
Yeah, well, it's not like the traditional one that you saw. It's a smaller one, almost a similar size to the quick roll one, maybe a little bit bigger, but it's all wood. I think I recently saw it on their website. If you haven't seen it, you could
Yeah,
take a look.
I have seen it in the most recent board. It actually lays flat
Right,
uh, between the checkers.
right, right. You say you know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was neat. And I can't wait for somebody to pick that up and make a video.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
see that one. So what inspired you to make videos and create a YouTube channel yourself?
um, Justin McKenna.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, I ended up buying my first board from Gammon because of Justin McKenna and his
Really, yeah.
videos. And I when I first got back into backgammon, I bought a $20 board from a lady that met me at a grocery store, and
Right.
it was worth maybe $15, but I paid 20. Um, I still have it. It's a little old cardinal board, um, but it's actually a wood board, which I was looking um, for memory's sake from Turkey because that sound of the dice on the wood. But I'd forgotten how often the dice bounce out with a wooden surface.
Right.
And also, after a few games, you get tired of that noise.
Right, right. Uh, So that's great. I really enjoyed it. I remember when you first made your first video, and I said, "Wow, this is great." And then you started making more and more videos, and every time I see one, it's just like great because I enjoy looking at the different boards, hearing the sounds, looking at the different checkers. So I want to express my gratitude to you
Oh.
for making all of these videos. What's been the feedback from the viewers?
It's a relatively positive. I have this lifelong habit of ums and ahs. And if people can just bear with me and wait for my pearls of wisdom to come out every now and then, the videos, each video kind of, um, it's basically a unboxing and review with kind of a view towards helping somebody decide if that's the board or the checkers or the baffle box or whatever that they want to go with. A few of my videos are just unique items that I doubt anybody would find even on eBay. An old Chris Lloyd board from the 70s that was sponsored by Black and White blended Scotch whiskey. Don't know if you've seen that one. It's on the end of the second row
This one here?
on, yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Um, Interesting board. I bought it from a gentleman in Chicago. He wanted $5 for it. Uh, I insisted on paying him 25 plus uh, he shipped it to me and everything. So I just had him take it to a UPS. That's what I do with a lot of the Facebook Marketplace deals. But I come up with a lot of people say they will only entertain somebody picking up the board or meeting in public, and that they won't ship it. And I find that if I ask them if they'd be willing to drop off the board at the local UPS store, I give them the address of the store and say, hey, would you be willing to drop it off at the UPS store on Monument Boulevard, 3 blocks away from your house? Um, I get really good results. People are like, yeah, I could do that. And UPS will box up the board and ship it to you and just pay over the phone with a credit card. And anyway, that's how I ended up getting that board.
That's great. That's great. You have a great collection. Very, very impressive. Boards, checkers, all sorts of accessories. Uh, it's great. It's been such a pleasure learning about all of your toys, your boards, your accessories. What really is like amazing. It's like I'm like a kid in a candy store.
That's what I feel like a lot of times. Actually, where are those? Oh, those checkers were a mistake by Only Craft Studio. I call them the bubblegum checkers.
Oh,
They're actually
wow.
one of my favorite checkers now. I asked for a set of pink checkers and a set of yellow checkers, and the instructions that arrived in China were pink and yellow checkers. So they made pink and yellow checkers, but I call them bubblegum. And they haven't been able to reproduce them. So that's my one very unique set.
Great, great. Any other ones you wanted to show off before we conclude?
Um, let's see here. Um, I have some that I've treated with um, Novus acrylic cleaner in
Oh,
the
okay.
VUS. And these were originally a flat checker like this, um, flat as in matte, I should say. Uh, I take a matte checker like that. I treat it with Novus, and wow, it's hard to tell on the camera, but it gives it a very deep, rich color. Um, Still matte, but it just intensifies the color. Novus number two, some really magical stuff. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. You can get
I'm
it
not
on
familiar with it,
Amazon.
but I could see the difference on there. And let's see, do you have anything that's unique that people wouldn't be able to see unless they watch this video?
Um, it has some unique boards, and the Art Gammon board is quite unique. Let's see if I can pull this out here real quick.
Art Gammon makes some beautiful boards.
Oh, Warfield Foster, key proprietor, um, is a champion. Um, I ordered a board from him, ordered this board, and the colors didn't quite come out right. But they're very interesting.
Wow,
They're kind of jewel colors.
beautiful.
See,
Yeah.
it's a huge board though.
Oh,
It's 24 inches, but
oh,
it's a
okay.
1.75-inch checker board.
Nice.
So it's what he calls a long board. Anyway, some of the glue had come through the surface on this in one little area on the side of the board. And I took a photo and showed it to Ufuk. And he said, no, 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 no. That's wrong. I can't let you keep that. He said, you keep the board, but I make you a new one. Okay.
Wow, so he can
And he
send you another one.
insisted on sending us a brand new board. And he said, if you want to change the colors, now's the time. So we changed up the colors a little bit. And sure enough, he sent us a new Art Gammon board that was just perfect. And he's just a craftsman that's very proud of his product. And I really appreciate that. And, whether it's automobiles or backgammon boards, you know, people get obsessive about it. And uh, I know our community is a very small, tight knit community on Facebook and YouTube. And once somebody gets a hold of something in our community, normally people find out about it very quickly. And I really enjoy that aspect of it.
That's great service. I'm glad he stands by his product. That's outstanding. Well,
Yeah,
one
highly recommend it.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So it's been so wonderful to be able to chat with you about your boards, your collection, your accessories. Really appreciate your time. Do you have any final comments before we conclude the video?
Um, any final comments? Um, yeah, I would like to comment about your videos and the people that are watching this. I'm sure, unless this is your very first Alex video, um, uh, if it was your very first Alex video, they're all superb and very well worth watching, especially the instruction. I'm jealous that people have you as an instructor or can perhaps some of your time to learn some more one-on-one with you. But I'm happy to take any tidbits of information that just flow through the channel. And got to spend hours each day on backgammon, whether it's playing or looking for boards, or it's a really enjoyable game, as you know. It's something that's very happy I got back into.
Well, wonderful. Thank you very much for your kind comments. I appreciate that. And you're certainly welcome to come back at your convenience. You have an open invitation to return. We'll go ahead and conclude the video. Thank you to the viewers for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what you'd like to see in future videos, and I'll work on it. If you love backgammon, you can become a member of this channel, giving you exclusive access to the most popular videos. My book, Backgammon Backgame Strategies, is available. There's a link in the description to where you can get it. And if you're interested in lessons, please contact me via email. My email address is also in the description. I look forward to seeing you in future videos. And until then, keep rolling your dice.